Show. Motivation speakers, positive affirmation, tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time, come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time, creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up, shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your pop-up. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire, bringing all the heat. Wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo?
Favorite nephew,
Lenora.
she know it's the truth.
Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love it.
It's the love and live show. It's the love and live show.
Love and live.
It's the love and live.
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up, you stay. Love and live. Get up, you stay. Love and live.
Love and live. Each day as if it was your last.
The love and live show.
Smooches.
The love and live show.
Yep.
Visit Love and Live Shops.com.
Buy me a coffee! Join us.
Join us.
Buy Me a Coffee is a way to support us here on the Love and Live show.
Yes.
We have membership tiers and they all have different ranks and benefits.
Woo!
Check us out on Buy Me a Coffee. BuyMeACoffee.com/. Hello, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? We gotta get right over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? It's relationship advice here on the Love and Live show. So make sure y'all is all set over there. That may look okay. One second. We will have one more brief message. We're gonna have one more brief message for y'all. Bomb.com seasoning comes in small
and large.
All right, Bomb.com seasoning goes on your breakfast, lunch, your dinner.
Yes.
What you like putting it on?
I love putting it on my French fries and my popcorn.
Oh, it's real good.
Yeah, and it even makes a bad cook look good.
Ooh, that's the truth. So where can you get it? At loveandliveshop.com. Get you some Bomb.com seasoning
Today.
Okay. Now we're back in it. We're back and we're better. All right. Yeah, look at you over here. You got that smile on. But
Okay.
It's relationship advice here on the Love and Live show. Every week we talk about different relationship topics. Okay, we have a discussion, different questions. You guys can ask questions. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the chat. We'll get to them. And if you're watching this as the finished live stream in the video form, feel free to drop it in the comments and we'll talk about it next week. But with that being said, how are you doing, Queen Lenore? What's going on?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. Eli, I'm just here to say, it's a great, beautiful day.
Yeah.
We got a lot of things to go on. And, of course, we want to go ahead and help people with their relationship advice because we all go through some tough issues. And sometimes it's not really bad. Sometimes they're good.
Yeah.
But, we need to know how to handle it and respect and treat one another. In every relationship, not just in your relationships, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We have friends, we have family members, parents, siblings, cousins and uncles,
All
co-workers.
different types of relations.
So there's
going on.
relationships in every way and okay, let me talk.
Expectations, which was that what you
No,
were
it
saying?
wasn't. But I don't know
And
what
you were in the
I'm
middle
saying.
of saying something
I
like
know,
that. I'm
but
like,
it didn't hit.
But anyway.
It wasn't hitting right. But anyway, we are doing relationship advice. We are ready to rock and roll. And I guess Eli has some questions for us. And we are ready to go, okay?
Yeah, but before we get into any questions for today, you guys seen the thumbnail. You guys also see the title. But Queen Lenore hasn't. So we're going to say the title is Husband's Secret Photo Shoot. Okay? And if you look at the thumbnail here, what's going on?
Oh, he's taking photos of girls. Oh.
So,
Now, hey, take that back. Don't take that back. Woo, woo, woo.
so
Now, hey.
we got to welcome somebody in. She is our favorite cookie critic. She's stepping into the section. We've got Oreo Mouse. Hey. Welcome
That's
in,
my
Oreo.
niece. How are you doing?
She said hello, Aunt Lenora. She said, Eli, how are you doing? We're doing
Yes,
good over here.
yes.
We're doing good. She said she's doing good. And she went to her doctor's appointment. Well, we hope
I hope
had a
everything went
great
well.
doctor's
Nothing had no
appointment.
issues. Just a regular checkup.
Okay, we getting
There we go.
peachy. Okay, everything is peachy over here because we got
Via Peachy's
World.
All right now.
Welcome in. She says, hey, how are you doing
I'm
today?
doing good. How are
What's
you?
going on with you,
Via
Via? How you
Peachy?
doing?
Let's go to Peachy's World.
Gotta see what Peachy got going on.
Let's go
over
see what
there.
Peachy got going on. Like, I need to know, Peachy, what's going on.
So,
I thought you was really looking too.
you thought I was
and you
looking.
didn't.
you want to see what
I
Via
did,
got going on?
but you didn't.
You
Like,
didn't. I wasn't
he wasn't
picking up
working.
what you were putting down
No.
exactly. To be honest,
I don't know what kind of nephew you are at this moment.
Well,
We're going to work on this
favorite
nephew.
variety, but
No.
we'll let that kind of
Peachy.
simmer a little bit. We're
I don't know
supposed
if
to
you
see.
know this, but this is not my
what-
favorite
what
nephew,
Via got-
okay?
okay.
Just like,
But
it's not going to lie.
Anyway, we over here with relationship advice, and if you
Yeah.
guys have any relationship related questions,
Be ready to
feel
put it
free.
down in the chat because we're ready to answer those questions.
drop them down.
Yeah.
Via's Peachy World over here. She got some premieres coming out,
All sick
and she's all here for
she
all that.
is gorgeous.
She
Go
got it going
ahead,
on.
Via.
We're about to see what Via
Okay,
got going on. Let's pop
you
Via
is
up over
gorgeous,
here.
girl. Go ahead.
All right,
Look at this princess, this queen.
we gotta
Girl,
show
you
Via's
doing
Peachy
it.
World right here. Boom, we got Via.
I
going
just
down.
saw these little Caesar pizza things. Okay, they need doing low carb so Lenore can get some. Let's see what else you got. You got some reviews. Girl, we're gonna be on that. See, I've been seeing that KFC
Oh, she
thing
checked
now.
out that cheese,
Oh.
however way you say.
And you know what? That's what I want so bad because KFC done got it now that I'm on low carb.
Okay, but she got
Blackberry
your place.
lemonade.
She got your place on here.
What's my place?
Outback, bone and ribeye steak. Okay. So
What?
we
You
gonna
gotta tell
check
me.
you out. We gonna tap in with you. We got
Yes,
Via
we're gonna
Peachy
check you out,
in the
sis. For
building.
real, we are excited. Okay, now we gotta go back to relationship
Yeah,
advice.
let's-
She got me
yeah.
on the blackberry lemonade and Outback Steakhouse,
gotta-
and I'm just like,
We gotta get a little
what's
bit more
going
grounded in here,
on?
but she's saying she's good.
That's good.
All right, and so yeah. With that being said,
Okay.
let's get into our relationship advice. I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and pull up my
The
first
question,
question
yes.
for today. Okay, so Queen Lenore, what kind of mood are you feeling right now? Are you calm? You cheerful? I know you had your coffee and everything. We on a good vibe. Okay.
I don't know if I'm calm and cheerful. I mean, it is what it is. You come at me with a crazy question, it's gonna be on a bob, and like, let's be real.
Well, this is a situation right here that I know would get just about anybody heated up.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, and this is just a really terrible situation, in all honesty. But I guess we're gonna look at it and see how we can, try to resolve or fix things in this situation, in our perspective, or what we may do in this situation. Maybe we're not fixing things, but anyway, imagine this: we've got a boyfriend and girlfriend, and they're living together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people, they have those friends that always come around. You know, it seems like they just about live at the house. They just don't stay the night, but they're always over there.
They're always there, yeah.
And so, you know, exactly. So, you know, her boyfriend, this guy, he got one of the boys, and he's always around. You know, they playing the game, they going to, you know, whatever. He's always there. And so he has a key. And so, you know, he's coming there, he comes and goes. He even gets his stuff dropped off there, like his Amazon packages and all that. He getting them dropped off. So he
go back a little. He got a key.
He got a key to the house, so he's able to get in. He got access to the house. He can get in and out. And so he's had this key before they even, you know, before they got together.
Okay. Before
so,
they got together.
They've been.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, they've been friends for a while. There's somebody he really knew, and she's only recently kind of part of, you know, her boyfriend's life. You know, they got some years on them, but nothing crazy.
Okay.
So he has the key, and so. Of course, with a key, you can get in and out the house. Well, the boyfriend was away, all right? And so this guy, he actually came and he was coming in there to pick up a package. Well, as he comes in there, he says, he announces what he's doing. He comes to pick up a package, starts looking around the house. And, you know, she said, okay, I'm in the shower, so don't be doing too much. I'm in the shower, you know, don't come past a certain region, territory. He decides to walk past this region and territory. And so as he does that, he sees her in a compromising position, obviously, straight out the shower with no clothes on. She's trying to get herself situated and has no reaction. He's just sitting there blank looking at her. And she's obviously feeling some type of, you know, like violated. That's a violation right there. She's saying, you know, get up out the house. And it's like he can't even think. His mind is just like. And so after that, after saying nothing for about a minute, he up and leaves the house. And so now, burdened with this news, obviously she's feeling some type of way, of course, because she's been just seen naked, and you know nobody's trying to be. Nobody want that, especially. When it comes to women. But anyway, we're getting into that. And now she wants to know how she needs to bring this to her boyfriend. How she throw the news on him. Because obviously
I
that friend
teach y'all
can't
how
come
to talk.
around.
This is not working, okay?
So let's talk about it.
Okay. This is what you do. Your man's out of town. This situation just happened. You pick up these things called a cell phone.
Yeah.
With the cell phone, you put your password in if you have it.
Yeah.
And then you type in your man's number. Okay, boo baby, whatever, boo. That's my baby, my honey bunches of oats, whatever you got in your phone as that person. You put the phone to your ear, let it ring. He's going to answer and say, hey, baby, how you doing? And you go, I'm not doing well. What's going on? Your boy done walked in the house. I told him I was in the shower. Don't come past this region. He came past this region, and then he stared at me being naked, like he wasn't moving for about a good 45 seconds to a minute, and then left. We got to do something. You need to get the key back, and you need to talk to your boy because I feel violated, and I feel disrespected. As I told him, don't come past this point. I already had a problem with him having the key, but I didn't say nothing. But now I'm letting you know this is a problem. What we gonna do about it?
Yeah, I feel like that's the way we're gonna handle it. We're gonna go ahead and welcome some people before we get back into this question, because this is surely crazy right here. We're gonna welcome somebody who's here and alive. We're gonna go ahead and welcome in James Money 615. Money. James in the building. What's going on? How you doing, James? We also got somebody who be doing that mukbang.
Yeah.
She on that vegan way. She trying to get herself right.
Yeah.
We gotta welcome in
Tay Eats. Yeah.
Tay Eats in the building saying love and live. Hey fam,
hey,
what's going on?
How you doing, sis?
All right. Oreo said, oh, Eli. Oh wow. Yeah.
I know. That's crazy.
So that's not good. No way.
Mm-mm.
And yeah. And Oreo said, wow, he has a key?
Girl, I'm just saying, and my thing is, so you have a key, you shouldn't be coming over when my man is not here. So if he's out of state, there's no walking in because you know I'm there. You know what I mean? Like, have that much respect. And then I say don't come past this region, and you purposely come past this region to check me out and staring at me for a good 45 seconds to a minute. Because I know these seconds be seeming long when you're sitting up there butt naked, like, get out, and you're telling him to leave, and he is just sitting up there like...
With no reaction, yeah.
Yes, okay, so, I got problems.
Yeah.
And I just think, like, this is... We overstepping boundaries. This is stuff we are not... I'm not getting along with. And my thing is that... For the woman is for you to have to say, how do I need to say it? It's like, did you do something wrong? Because literally, I would have called why he wouldn't leave. Like, why he sitting up there staring? I would have been on the phone like, your boy is staring at me butt naked. He like came in when I told him to. This is what it is. Tay said, hold up, Key. I'm a girl. Okay, so let me tell you.
Run it back.
He tells me
wait. Before you run it back though.
Okay, I'm running.
Peachy is over here. She sent us a message over here.
Oh, she sent
us a very kind, loving message.
What did
she
you
was
say?
saying something. She was
hear
like,
ain't nothing free about us.
Thank you, Peachy. We
Peachy.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
We truly do. Thank you so much.
Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm going to tell
right.
you Queen's way because, life be taking too long. So, a boyfriend and girlfriend, they hit kicking it. The girl done moved in with her boo. Hey, boo, yeah, we're going to live together. This is what we're going to do. Well, he had a buddy, his homeboy, his ace boom cool, they close or whatever. And his homeboy had a key because it was just, he was a bachelor. So he could come in anytime. I mean, they just really cool. Like his Amazon gets dropped off there. His checks get dropped off there. I mean, everything personal gets dropped off at the homeboy's house, okay? So the man left, and I'm going to just call him Greg. Greg left out of town to go to do some work business. Joe came over. He said, I'm here. Just let you know I'm coming to pick up my Amazon package. Claire, she in the shower. She said, oh, no problem. Just don't come back here because I'm taking a shower. Just, get the stuff and leave. And he was like, okay, cool. Went past the mark that she said don't come past. And then when she was out the shower, there he is staring. And then she like, get out. And he like this. And then she like, get out. And he was like, I'm saying, get out. Hello, get out. She trying to fumble, get the towel and everything. She doing her thing. And he's like, and then he gonna then leave and walk out. And then she gonna say, how should I tell my man? What we got cell phones for? We don't know how to use them. I'm like, my thing would have been, I would have called when I told him to get out the second time, like, get out. There would have been some choice words, and then I would have just called, him while he was in there staring.
Yes, and Oreo said, I know that's right. True, that is crazy.
That is just a total...
And Tay said, oh, yeah, out of line.
Out of line. And then she's talking about, I don't know how to tell my man. Okay, do you not have a cell phone? Because I just need to know. Like, phones have been out for a long time.
She want to know, okay... Should she come to the dude about it?
No, at him. I done told him. What you confront him for? He was right there and didn't move.
That's the conversation, though.
No, I'm telling my man that's not my responsibility. My responsibility is let my man know, get the key back from him because he no longer needs the key to our house. Because it's our house now. So he no longer needs a key. He couldn't respect the boundaries that I set for him. And I let him know I was in the shower. And I set the boundaries for him not to pass. Okay? So he didn't. Then I told him to leave. He's sitting up there stunned. Like, And then he kept staring. I had to tell him to leave 2, 3, 4, 5 times. He was staring. And then finally, I probably got the towel bundled and all that. And here he come out, then leave. And then you talking about what am I supposed to do? A low telephone. There's a song by New Edition.
All right, listen. V.S. Peachy World. She said, tell your man as soon as possible, fool. Just tell him exactly what happened.
Exactly. Because New Edition came up with a song. It's called Mr. Telephone Man. Just call him up. And let him know. Because you sure don't want the boyfriend to get to, his friend to get to him before you, because he'll misinterpret the whole story. Then you got to choose. No, I'm calling while the fool right here. Hello. Look at him.
Tay said I would have called my man real quick.
Thank you. Because he would have, because my thing is we getting the key.
You definitely got to communicate with your partner about something like that. Just get to it while the iron is hot, because they will, again, know how you feeling with your emotions is like, how far that, was an overstep. But even just hearing something like that, you already know just by default, like that was just
disrespectful
in so many different type of ways.
There's no other way to put it.
As a friend, you're not disrespecting your friend, his partner, their house. You're disrespecting everything, and by you overstepping, you now ruin the relationship.
And it was no problem, just you picking up the package and leave. There was no problem.
Yeah. And he said he was coming there to pick up the package. So if that's all he was coming to do, everything would have been fine.
And he announced, and she announced, and they both announced. So then why did you step the boundary?
There was communication. There was everything.
Yeah. So why did you overstep the boundary? You know what I mean? Like, y'all.
And Oreo said, "Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line." So it's just some foolishness, and I feel like a situation like that, again, the dude who did this, he's just very disrespectful, very just out of pocket in so many different ways, and it's just like, this is something that's wrong.
Exactly.
And so, it's
y'all already
it's
know.
just a certain level, because like you come in there and somebody's in the shower, okay, you kind of put your mind in that area, but then you go up and look at her, violating her, and you just head out right after that. You ain't got nothing to say. You just head out. So I mean, it's just a weirdo type of situation.
And he did that purposely. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
So I mean, with some situation like that, I mean, there's a lot that can get involved as well. Like that's really crossing a lot of lines.
Yeah, it is.
So but yeah. With that being said, I feel like you gave a really good way to handle that. Just immediately contact your partner and let them know what's going down. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Don't do anything like that.
Yeah.
So we got this situation here.
Oh, okay.
When we talk about addictions in a relationship, obviously that's not really a healthy conversation.
Okay.
Too much of anything is not really going to be good.
Oh.
Whether that's drugs, whether that's alcohol, whether that's work, whatever it is, there's limits where you can go above and you could be doing a lot.
Yeah.
But then when you're doing too much, then it's like, all right, we gotta figure this out. Let's get the levels right.
What kind of addiction are we having?
Today we're talking about one that Queen Lenora be feeling some type of way about.
Oh.
All right, we got his boyfriend and girlfriend, and they're worried about their future right now. They really are.
Okay.
And she's worried about her future because her boyfriend is addicted to video games.
Oh, okay.
And so, this is one Queen Lenora kind of brushes over. And she's like, this is not really a big deal. But her boyfriend is addicted to video games.
Okay.
And so, she kind of knows this, and she still loves him despite this and everything. But when something came into question about their future, and they had the topic of the kids conversation, I know you wanted kids and everything like that. She stepped back for a second and said, I really don't want kids because I don't see you doing anything. You're just addicted to video games. And he, of course, felt some type of way because, why would he not? And he was taken aback by that. Because, in his mind, everything is fine. Danny, he ain't got nothing wrong. He's just doing what he been doing.
Okay.
And now they're having a big problem in their relationship. How do you feel about this, Queen?
I'm with the female.
Yeah.
I'm not really, I don't really care that your man is on games and stuff like that if he's doing other stuff. You know what I mean? He could be addicted to games as long as other things are being taken care of, the household being taken care of, these are things being taken care of. But when you talk about a child, and I just want to get this clarity out.
Yeah.
Because it's usually one person does more than the other person when it comes to the kid. There's not really too much of an equal balance.
Like a balance.
There's not one, You don't really get too many equal balances in raising kids. But doesn't mean there's not equal balances.
Definitely possibly, I agree.
It's just majority rules.
And it could level out in different ways
not even really. I don't even go it levels out really good. So you either are gonna have somebody who's gonna be a partner with you all the way with the kid, or you don't. Those are choices. I mean, that's just what it is. There's very few, and I mean very few where it equals out. And I'm saying this as if you were married. If you're boyfriend and girlfriend, if you're single, it's pretty much laid out the same all the way through. My opinion.
Yeah.
You can shoot me if you want to, but my opinion. So my thing is, usually, I mean, nowadays men have up their game. Man, I give you kudos for upping your game, okay? But so whoever it is, I'm just gonna say women at this moment because it's the woman that's complaining, okay?
Yeah.
But it can be vice versa and be men. I don't want to, get that argument going.
Okay, let's get into it, Queen. Where are we going here?
Okay, here we go. Women do most of the work when it comes to raising a kid as it is. We need help. We get tired. We get irritated. And then when we get too tired and get too irritated because we're doing all the work with the kids, the household, and everything else, you guys then want to turn over and want to have sex again. Well, we don't want to have sex because look what sex did over here and you ain't helping, okay? Sex, it ain't just about enjoying yourself at that moment because you got the rest of your life to be with this one child, okay? You could go, oh, we got until 18. No, you with that child for the rest of their life, okay? That's just what it is. So my thing is, if you ain't showing no sign of helping and being that the big daddy over there, you can't be all in your feelings or emotions saying, I don't, because she don't want to have kids with me because I play games all the time. Because you can't always play games with the kids, okay? When newborns are boring, okay? Mm-hmm. They are boring. And they're not boring all the time to mothers. Because we get excited by every little thing. Let me tell you.
Hype up every little month. Oh my God.
Oh,
The baby just, the baby
see,
opened the mouth.
He talked. He's 1 month old and he talked. He said, Mama. I know he said Mama. When he said, that was Mama. I felt that was Mama from the depth of my soul. We crazy like that, okay? So my thing is, you can't get mad if you ain't showing no reason for her to look at you as having some parenting time with it. Because even if we break up, you still don't look like you're going to be a good parent. Yeah. We together, you don't look like we a good parent. We get in an argument, you definitely don't look like you're a good parent. So you can't get mad when that's all you showing her. Yeah. If you ain't showing her nothing else, it is what it is. I'm just being as blunt and honest as I can.
That situation,
Yeah, because like I said, like even when me and Chris been married, okay, and I took care of, especially the first child. I took care of the first child by myself. Because he was always at work, and when he got at work, he went to sleep and then went to a second job. So I had the child more than anything. So I was doing all the work. And then when he did get a day off or two, he played with the child and let the child go to me because I'm with the child all the time. So my thing is, you got to understand, she want help. She don't want to do this by herself. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody just decide, you know what? I mean, there are people. But the majority of people are not in a relationship and go, you know what? I want to have a baby so I can do it all by myself.
Yeah, it's about the partnership.
Yeah. They're not doing that. Mm-hmm. So you can't be offended. I think you're wrong for being offended. That's on you. But literally, you don't have a right to be offended if she don't see any possibilities of you being a good dad.
I think even stepping back, it all kind of is that security/stability kind of thing. If you don't see where somebody is consistent in any situation, like especially if you're playing these games over your responsibility, like if you got things that you're supposed to be taking care of and managing and things that's just not happening, or you're capping your potential severely by doing this, then where really is the idea that I can, you're gonna really handle something, you're really gonna take care of something. So that initiative is not being shown. Yeah. And so it furthers into the relationship where she might be feeling some type of way just as being herself alone. Like, you're not putting as much effort as she is in the relationship. You're putting more effort in the games, talking to your friends on the games, whatever it may be. And she could be feeling neglected in that area. And in that neglect, she don't want to bring no baby into that. And just like Queen Lenora said, it's often the woman who's taking care of babies. So even probably her mom, sister, anything, or anybody around her, aunt, whatever type of family, friends, if they got kids, she can obviously see the way that weighs on them. And, if they're getting help, how successful that's going for them. And if they're not getting help, how unsuccessful that is. So by those patterns, nobody want to step in with somebody who's not all for it, who's not for a team. We got plenty of examples of single moms. We got plenty of examples of women doing it all on their own. And who want to be just another one of those statistics? So I think, having that in mind will kind of help the dude in this situation to kind of see, like, all right, see things from a different perspective. Yeah, because what he could be doing to improve, what he, what steps he needs to take. What were you going to say?
Yeah, I always had people tell me, because I was married, you're not doing it by yourself. And I'm like, have you where do you see Chris at? Because I'm looking, where's Chris? Like, he's either asleep or at work. And I couldn't complain about it like other people could complain about it because he was taking care of the household and I wasn't working. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, regardless, I'm doing it by myself like I'm a single mom. So my thing is, it is what it is. And when Chris had a day off at one job, he didn't have a day off at another job. So 7 days a week, I was doing it by myself. So my thing is, nobody wants to deal with that.
Exactly, but take that situation like you said there. He was over there working, hustling, grinding. If you got somebody in this situation, all they doing playing the game,
Yeah.
and you know they may cover the bills and everything, but any other time they don't even get that. Oh, I'm gonna come out and spend some time with you for here and there. You know that time is so low on the priorities that the game is it's taking over everything. So that make you feel even more of a type of way. You know, if you were feeling that way with that situation, imagine how she feeling, thinking, oh, he's just gonna be on the game. I'm gonna need him to watch the baby, change the baby diaper. He gonna take forever because the game don't pause. He always online. So all those different things.
And I'm one of those
mind.
women that you wouldn't want me to be a woman. I saw that game out the window. Like, you gonna take care of your child. You want this child, you gonna take care of this child.
Yeah.
See your peace. Let's go. He be mad all the time. Like, you keep breaking my PlayStation. Well, you keep looking at it. Stop looking at it.
But with that also being said, well, we're gonna go ahead and welcome somebody in. She over there teaching life lessons. We've got Liv's Life Lessons. She said hello, everyone in the chat.
Hey, sis,
Welcome
how you
in,
doing?
Lynn.
Yes.
How you doing? All right. She teaching everybody little life lessons.
Yes, she is.
Thank you for being here. But stepping into it, we also do have to look at, just because he's doing this now does not mean that he don't have the potential to shape up or anything like that. But I think his point right now, he's just offended that he heard that. But if you're offended that you heard that, what you gonna do to change it?
Thank you.
And I think that's the plane that you got to think on. Because some people, they do snap into shape once they have more on the line, more at stake. Might be real comfortable the way things are right now. But the moment things shift, they ready to step up and do whatever they need to do. There are people like that. But in general, if you're not even giving an inch, how you supposed to go the mile?
Yeah, you can't even spend time. My thing is, if you can't spend time with me, how you gonna make time to spend with the child?
Mm-hmm.
Because the child takes way more attention than my grown butt does. So you know what I mean? Like, literally, I could just be sitting in color and watching TV with you and be cool. This child needs you to burp, feed him, change diapers, look at him, and goo gaga, all that with him. And you sit up here. I mean, you got to show something.
Yeah.
For her to go, oh yes, this is the man I want to have kids with. Because usually when a woman is with her man that she loves, she's like, this is the one I want to have kids with. But you got to show some type of potential, So, it is what it is. But Via Peachy World says, stop looking at it.
Yeah, Oreo saying, okay, that's true. Yes. Yeah, so I think we talked about that when we got into that one. That was our first topic of today, right?
Second.
Oh, that was our second.
Dang,
okay.
you forget quickly.
I
don't
did.
you?
That's why I be cycling through them so fast.
Are you really that old?
I be trying not to, but
I thought he was young.
I be getting into it a little bit.
He old.
Okay, let's think about this situation. Okay, we just got into the situation right here where the dude's playing the game, not paying much attention to, to that. But stepping into this one, they have a child. All right, this is a younger couple. They had their child, and now we're getting at a point of responsibility, stepping up to the plate, handling things. And so, we got boyfriend, girlfriend. Boyfriend, he's handling different expenses that come their way and everything. But they had an agreement, right? Once she has the baby, once she's feels like she's better, she's more able, she was gonna pick up a job, and they were going to tag team it. He's gonna take care of the baby and everything like that. And as they in that transitional phase, he's doing his part. Yeah. She applied for some jobs and everything like that. But and he's still putting that in motion, that idea. He's taking care of the baby. So he's involved. He's heavily involved. He's doing that. But the clock keeps ticking, and she's not getting no job. And she seemed like, she's spending more money, causing more expenses, and she's just kind of coasting on this,
Yeah.
And this is just not everything it's chalked out to be. So he kind of got hit at his breaking point.
Oops.
And he threw his girlfriend out the house. Said, you ain't been paying the bills. We had this agreement. You know what? I'm going to take care of the baby. Get out the house until you can get yourself right.
Oh. Oh.
Now he's coming and, you know, he's feeling real bad and real, you know, kind of like second guessing his motion that he just did here. And he's asking now, you know, was that the right thing to do and how should he move forward? What would you say in this situation, Queen?
You dummy. No, I tell people this all the time. Like, stop going off of your emotions and doing stuff. Because once you do something, you don't have time to sit here and regret it. Like, you did it. There's no time now to sit here and think about, should I have done that?
Yeah.
It's past tense now. Like, that's something you should have asked before you did it. Like, should I throw her out? Because I'm always like, think twice before you do something. Because what you're doing, you want to see a reaction, and you might not get the reaction you want to see.
Yeah.
So don't do something that you are not prepared for. And apparently, since you're asking, should you have not done that, you weren't prepared. And that is why I call you a dummy. Because I say this mainly to women all the time. Like, this is my main source that I say to women all the time. It's very rare do I say it to a guy. But I'm just saying, you can't wish upon a star and hope that somebody's going to do what you want them to do. Mm-hmm. You could be motivating. You could be like, oh, no, you're going to get a job today, such and such and such. Or, you know, you ain't spending no money. Like, you just ain't getting no money to spend. Don't ask for no money. You know, you just won't. We'll go grocery shopping together, and we're going to get limited stuff. We eat top ramen every night. That's what we're going to eat till you get a job. You know, you can make somebody uncomfortable where they be like, I'm going to make my own money because you ain't going to just let me sit here and eat top ramen every night. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sit here and do that. And you put all that money that you normally spend, put in the bank. So, you know, normally you spend $200 a week for groceries, and now you spending, you know, $50 a week for groceries because you're only eating top ramen. And you put some vegetables in there, and that's what y'all having every night. You don't have to worry about it because when you go to lunch, when you go to work, you can go to lunch and eat some regular food. So you know, at night, I'm eating top ramen. So you already have your mind set for that. But you can't kick somebody out the house and say, get yourself together, because now what you did was put that person in a state of depression, a state of anger. I mean, there's different levels that you have put somebody in. And they go through the cycle of each one. So there's depression, anger, I ain't never coming back, F you.
Yeah, the 7 stages of grief. You know, you got them. Yeah, you got them.
And you just did that. Like I'm saying, like, I don't know why we feel like we can change somebody's mentality by kicking them out or giving them an ultimatum. Mm-hmm. You can't do that. It's not necessary. And there's this thing that people fail to understand that helps so much. And that's this word that's called love. Mm-hmm. I love you. I love you. And I'm just going to keep sharing and showing you love. But there is going to be some consequences to this. So now we eating top ramen every day, okay? Now we used to get Tide for laundry detergent. Now we getting Google. We don't even know. You might break out on Google. I don't know. We on budget now because you don't want to get a job. You know, once a week we have steak. Now you ain't getting steak. Mm-hmm. You get, leaves.
Imitation crab.
Or, you get a broccoli, you get that, what they say, cauliflower, and cut that down and put the table on there and turn it over, and you better look at it as steak, like you're a vegan all of a sudden. But you want a budget. Like, your budget is totally different. I mean, that's just how you can give that type of tough love. But when you give somebody a major ultimatum, 99.9%, you're not going to get the response that you were looking for. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where you at now. You're not getting the response that you were looking for. So you gave her a light load of not taking care of a child. Now, she was taking care of the child. At least you was having help take care of the child. Now she ain't there for you to take. You taking care of the child full time now, and you working, and you put more pressure on yourself when all you had to do was show some love and then put her on a tight, strict budget. Because as women, we don't like budgets. We don't. We want to be able to get on here on the phone or go to the mall and shop. And now we don't urge you because you ain't giving no money. You done took a name off the bank account, or you ain't got your new bank account, transfer all your money over to another account. So she waiting like this, open, and ain't nothing going in there but except like $10, and that's grocery bill. And you done went to Winkles and said, this is how much top ramen noodles cost for a case. And we got to eat off of that for a week, and then you can buy you a side of mixed vegetables to go in your top ramen. You can't even afford eggs because eggs is expensive now. So that luxury is gone. You better get some flaxseed and mix it with some water.
Wow.
Hopefully it'll taste like an egg. Or put a little what's that, black salt on it and get your egg floating on top of your noodle. Oh, that's disgusting just thinking about it. But that's how you do it. Like, literally, stop doing ultimatums, y'all. That's what I'm saying. So you kicked her out the house. You gave her freedom. She done got angry, mad, feelings hurt, depressed. And then now she over here chilling. And you over here watching the baby, giving the baby bath, putting the baby to sleep. Now you got to pay for daycare, which now costs way more money because daycare is high unless your mama's watching the child or your sister. You done put more problems on yourself than having her there. And not because you could always look at her as she's here. She wants to be a housewife and probably just didn't know she wanted to be a housewife. And maybe, now that she has a baby, she really don't want to leave her baby for work. But now she can because you done kicked her out the day house. I don't even know how she left without the baby, but it's to each his own.
Well, Via's Peacher World said it depends on the circumstance. And she said, was she really just being lazy? If so, bye.
I don't think she was. She just didn't get a job. Like that was the whole thing. It wasn't like she wasn't taking care of the baby. It was just that she didn't get a job that they agreed upon. Like after this baby gets this so many months, you get a job and I'll watch the baby while you're at work and you watch the baby at work. So you get the opposite shit that I'm on so we can transition. But it was just a job and she might have felt like, I don't want a job now. And instead of her saying I don't want a job now, she just really wasn't looking or didn't go to the interviews. And now she got kicked to the curb out the house. I don't think she was being... He didn't say... Yeah, because I don't think... He never said nothing about her not cleaning up. He never said nothing about her not, really taking care of the baby. It was just all about a job.
Well, we got somebody sliding on through saying, what it do, crew? We've got
Nicole Reeves.
Hey,
sis,
Nicole.
how you doing?
We also got another Nicole in the building. She's precious to us. We've got
Precious Pieces. Hey, sissy, how you doing?
She says, hey, y'all. What's going on? How you doing? Nice seeing you.
Yes.
All right. Now, Oreo saying, I love you too, Eleanor. Top ramen is good. So I like top ramen and I like cauliflower.
There you go. You gonna have it all. I think, and like I said, I normally tell this to women, stop giving these guys ultimatums, But this guy is giving an ultimatum, and then he's doing just like the women do. Should I have not kicked her out? Because now you saw all the work she does. All the work she does is staying home with the kid and doing that. And she probably thought about, I'm going to go to work and then come home and do this. I'm not going to get a day off. I'm not going to, I can't do it. And she probably just didn't know how to say something. And this is why I say when you guys are in relationships, communication is so important. And men and women, stop making the other person feel bad for telling you how they feel. Because my thing is, that's why we have this misconnect right here. She didn't want to go to work. She didn't want to do that. But she didn't feel like she could come to you, dude, as to say, I don't want a job now. Maybe when the baby gets 4 or 5, when the baby can talk, I'll get a job. Because when my son was a baby, I didn't work, and I wasn't trying to work. We struggled and everything, and people was trying to make all kinds of hints, and I didn't care what hints they got. As long as me and Chris was happy, I didn't care. Yeah, we struggling. Yeah, we living paycheck to, I wish I had another paycheck. It wasn't even paycheck to paycheck. It was like, once you got the check was gone, and then you got the other check, and you was thinking about should you eat. Or should you pay the electric bill? That was how we were living. But I wasn't trusting my baby with anybody. The news scare you. I've seen, before I even had a child, a daycare person put the child in the dryer and killed them. The grandmother was putting salt in the baby's formula to, the baby getting sick and stuff and almost killed the baby. So there's a lot of stuff that made me say, ain't nobody watching my baby. So then when I got the other 2 kids, well, nobody's watching them. I'm watching it. So I end up watching other people's kids instead of them watching mine because I'm like, And the rule was, I'm gonna treat your kids like I treat mine, and that's just it. That's how it is. So you can't be coming over here bringing your kids all these fruit snacks, and you don't have enough for all the kids because your child will go back home with those same fruit snacks because that's just what it was, you know. But no, I completely understand that she might have changed her mind, and I kind of understand like what 𝒮𝒶𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s was saying, like, is she not cleaning? Is she lazy? But you didn't specify that. So to me, like, you just wasn't understanding her mother instinct at this time. Like,
Well, Oreo saying, "Oh my goodness, I would not have left my baby."
I wouldn't have either.
And Oreo say, "You know, no way, I would not even left my dolls. That's the truth." I'm being truthful.
The dogs gotta go. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I just think he did too much, and now he regrets it. Now he sees all the work that she has to do, and he got to go to work. And then you looking for daycare, and then realize even if she did have a job, daycare is a lot of money. It's just a lot. So like daycare is like paying a rent.
And Nicole, she said she's cooking and listening. And Oreo, she's like, I understand that.
Yeah. So I just think, yeah, you dummy. I call you dummy because you jumped the gun too fast.
Yeah.
You should have wrote in before jumping the gun.
Said something like that. You gotta really gotta give it time and give grace in that situation.
Yeah.
Because especially if you have, your load is lightened a little bit. You gotta just kind of really appreciate where you at. Now I understand she's not fronting her portion of the pay or the bills and everything like that. Well, if you could just power through it a little bit longer, because now, again, you got the full brunt of everything. Or you could have even came and renegotiated. Say, all right, well, I see you're not getting a job and everything like that. What I'm going to need to do, obviously, I need some more money. So I'm going to have to pick up overtime or something like this. You're going to have to take care of the baby from this time to this time and just extend that. Whatever it is.
You just cut down the bill. Like I said, you can cut down your grocery bill because everybody's grocery bill is way more than what it needs to be. We all buy extra stuff that we don't need is in our grocery bill. So you can't cut down electricity or the gas or the water bill, but you can always cut down your grocery bill. The people were like, we poor, at least give us something to eat. Like, we happily eat. But since you are at home, you better go, if you want extra food, go to the food pantry, go to Sunshine Division, I don't know what it is in y'all state, go to these different locations to get your food. You know what I mean? That's just where it is. But what you did was, it didn't make sense. Yeah. And like I said, at the
wasn't
end of
the
the
move
day,
to make it.
It wasn't. Now you're regretting it. And even if she did take you back at this moment, she wasn't feeling comfortable to tell you that she didn't want to work. Now you really shut her up from even ever talking. And what kind of relationship is that? So you got a lot of kissing butt to do.
Stepping into our next one. Queen Lenore, you seen the title, you seen the thumbnail. Her husband is having some secret photo shoots that she, I guess, found out about. So let's build the situation here. You got a husband and wife. They've been married. But ever since they had kids, they really haven't had too many intimate moments. It's like a couple times a year. And this is all over the course of 4 years, because now they got a 4-year-old child. So, it's easy to track this. She knew when everything starts, when everything happened. But amongst this time, he's also been acting kind of weird and kind of strange. Now, one of his hobbies is he's a photographer. And he enjoys taking photos. He takes, scenic views. We see them locally. People just like to take pictures. Sometimes they sell them and stuff like that. So she knows that about him. But just the other day, she had seen something, and he was editing one of these photos, and it was 2 girls in a bikini, and she just had a feeling that something was just off about this. Obviously he's not showing her no attraction, no affection, and now he's over here on his computer, getting into every fine detail of these women in the bikini. She wants to know what she should do in this situation. How she should confront this because obviously things are building up here. And now she's, of course, not feeling like she's getting no attention. All these different things. So everything is building up to this moment now where she's seeing him edit these photos. What should her next move be?
I feel like I say this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how any other way to say it.
Yeah.
Communicate. Like, talk. Ask the questions. You see it, ask the question. So my thing is, if you're taking photos of women in bikinis and stuff like that, that shouldn't really make your sex drive go down. That should actually elevate it. Like, oh, I saw these gorgeous women. Can't wait to get home and, you know, me and my woman's going to go at it. Is what should be happening. But if it's going down, that makes me feel like these gorgeous women and we having some fun.
Yeah.
And so now, that's always going to be in the back of our mind, regardless if we want to say it or not.
Yeah, and she's feeling that insecurity, and she's also feeling like, you know, what is she doing wrong? All these different things, second guessing herself, and you know, she don't want to come off that way, but obviously she got these questions.
Well, I'm gonna come off that way. I don't know why we're scared to have these conversations and coming off a way. If I feel, my thing is, I even do it even with my kids, my nephew over here. I don't care if it sounds bad. Like, if I have an emotional feeling and my feelings are hurt or anything, I think I'm going to go ahead and express it, because if I don't, then you won't know. You know what I mean? And then if you don't know, guess what happens? You can't fix it. So all I'm doing is storing up all this anger, and then one day I'm just going to explode because I didn't have the time to say, you know what, you hurt my feelings. You know, this is something wrong with this. So you're taking pictures of these girls in a bathing suit and you're not having sex with me. So I'm trying to figure out you having sex with them, because I'm not understanding. You taking pictures of these girls should make you run home to want to, you know, give it up. You know, that's just how I would just in my mind think. And I'm just going to say it. Now, however you take it is however you take it. But I'm letting you know how I emotionally feel about the situation.
Yeah.
If I don't get to tell you how I emotionally feel,
No, what's the point?
not only what's the point, I'm not saying all women are like me, but I'm one of those women that I'm vindictive. I'm petty. I'm trying to learn not to, because that's why I be reading my Bible daily, so I can have God in me at all time. But, you know, sometimes I try not to set God aside. So sometimes I just take him with me, and he'd be like, Lenora, stop. And I'll be like, you better hold me back, Lord. Like, you better put a wall in front of me, because I'm about to tear things down. And that's just how it is. But that's why you should open your mouth and express your emotions, regardless if you feel like it makes you feel weak or stupid, or, you know, they say something and then you be like, oh, I didn't mean that, and you think it's going to cause problems. I'm just going to be vocal, because there's no other way. And I'm going to try to be vocal without disrespecting you. But I need you to understand how I feel. And if you turn it around on me, well, I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth after that, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
So,
but I think what you really knock on the head there is that open expression and just saying it in that way. And again, when you have it communicated, it's nothing you can't do. You know, you got it's already out in the air. So any feeling, any thought, you already know it.
it is.
So now it's up for you to respond, and depending
Yeah.
on that response, that's how things will go.
Yeah.
But it's really a way of applying pressure in a way too, because you looking for that answer.
And I need to know the answer. And
Yeah.
I need to feel good
About
when you
what the
tell
answer
me
is.
the answer, that I can go, oh, and I won't second guess.
Yeah.
But I need you to first, and I tell people, because communication is not just running your mouth. Communication is, I need you to listen to what I'm saying, understand what I'm saying, and then respond to that. Is the best way for me to say it.
Well, we gotta welcome somebody in. You already know he be doing this thing. We got GJ3-fold. GJ3 in the piece. You know, he over there getting poetic. He be singing over there.
Yes.
He be breaking down things and
Yes.
just giving a good message.
Yes,
but
he does.
GJ3 is coming as far as the last question that we covered. He's saying as far as 2024, they're saying about the average child care and daycare cost in the U.S. The average cost of child care is $400 to $1,500 per month, or $100 to $1,500. Then $100 to $350 per week for center-based daycare programs. Infant daycare costs $650 to again $15 per month. And DJ3 said while taller programs cost $550 to $1,100 per month. So yeah, he said childcare really can add up and be a lot when you look at it all. Even the estimates. If anybody wants to be doing what they want to do to make one, then they better start planning for a lot. Not just that feel good, especially now for 2024.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. We got Precious Pieces saying, you said I'm petty.
I am so petty. That's why I be like working on God. Me and a friend was talking yesterday, and I be trying not to say nothing because I be like, okay, we're gonna be good, Lenore, because you want everybody's relationship to work. And then she kept going and going, and all that was going through my head was pettiness. I thought of every way to attack each and everybody. It was not going to be pretty. It just wasn't. So I'm saying it like I know where my downfalls are. And just because I'm reading the word daily, and just because doesn't mean I don't have negative thoughts that come in my mind, doesn't mean that I'm not, I'm human regardless of anything. And I'm human that's living in the world that Satan is running. So, of course, I got these thought processes. That's why I be like, Jesus, you got to step in. Like, you can't just be like whispering like sweet nothings to me. Lenore, don't do that. Stop it. No, you got to cuss. I told you to sit your butt down. Oh, God told me to sit down. That's what I need. You want me to come after you? Like, you want my hands over you? I need that type of God. I can't do the little pleasant one. Because I'm too hard-headed, so I wouldn't hear the pleasantness. It'd be faint into all the pettiness that's coming in my mind. Because I was thinking the whole time she was talking, I was thinking of different things for each person that came for her. I was thinking each thing that came for her, how I could deal with everything. And I wasn't liking nobody. She was like, well, I don't feel bad for, when that person, no, I do. Because that person overstepped their boundaries too. Because I guarantee you that they didn't say what they said. They only said what you said, but they didn't say what you said. Because I don't care if you repeat what I say. But if you're going to repeat what Queen said, you best repeat what you said. Don't just repeat what I said. Repeat what you said. Because that's just how we're going to go with that conversation. You're not going to put all the conversation on me. Excuse me. So my thing is I'm a little, vicious in that area. I'm working on it, though. God's with me, and it's hard. It's hard. And as I say, because people don't understand, you mess with somebody's emotion, you don't know what you get. You can assume everybody is, they're not going to go buck wild. They're not going to do that. But you don't know. Like if it wasn't for my first husband, when I got married, I don't think I would have known how evil and mean and petty I could be. I don't think I would ever known. But that showed me, like, dang, there ain't nothing holding me back. Like, I don't fight fair, and I don't try to fight fair. And there's some things I did, like, I think about it now, and I'll be like, I know I even told my mom, she was like, that was good. And I was like, Mom, it wasn't good. Like, I was just being bad. Like, all I had in my head was, you're the wife. Yeah. That's all I had in my head when I was doing stuff is, you're the wife. You're the wife. And I knew, I said, if I'm a wife, then I'm showing everybody who I am. And it just wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. But, yeah.
So, again, with this situation that we have here, from top down, we got the husband is not, ever since they had a child, he ain't been having no intimate moments. They haven't been handling any business. And he's a photographer. And so, as he's a photographer, he doesn't usually take pictures of people, but she caught him editing some pictures of some bikini-clad women. So now we're at this situation where she's feeling the type of way because, you were looking at these extra hard, getting every crease, cheek, whatever it is, and we ain't got nothing going on. So I think what Queen Lenore did was highlight some real good, like these are the questions that you would want to have asked. This is the stuff that you would want to talk about if you were in this situation. Yeah. We got to welcome somebody in. Hey, Queen.
Hey, King.
We should be over there crafting over there. It's the one, the only.
Unbiased LLC.
We got Unbiased in here. She's saying, hey, Queen Lenore, King Elijah, and chat. How you doing, Unbiased? What's going on? It's nice to see you in here. All right, GJ3. He said you threw in a little of a life lesson, Queen. Yeah.
I'm trying.
But I think when it comes to situations like this, of course, just be open, be communicative, and I think that's what the problem is over that build up. If y'all been having this thing, y'all just been living. Y'all haven't really been tapping into that part of really communicating and getting that connection again. So
Exactly.
there might be a lot of questions that it could be simple answers. He might not, because he might not feel like you want to anymore, or your way of attraction may have changed since you had the baby, or he feel like y'all focus is on the child. Y'all don't have time to do that. It's easy to assume the worst, but there could be a lot of other underlying situations. He knows you tired. He don't want to, he don't want to make you more tired. So he's trying to hold himself back in a way. So there could be so many different things that's going on. And if you don't take that time to clash and really just have that communication, there's not going to be any way for these things to resolve. They don't just resolve themselves. You got to put that work in. You got to take that bit of effort and really break everything down. And this is going to take a minute, because again, you know how old the child is. If the child is 4 years old and y'all only had the problem once the child was born, you got 4 years of built up conversations that haven't been had. So this is something that's, you can't just expect things to snap into place on both ends, but it's something that's got to happen if y'all want to really continue to have a healthier way of living.
Exactly.
Oyo is saying happy Wednesday to everybody. DJ3 in here saying it too. And yeah, I feel like
I have to agree.
I feel like that's what it is. Stepping into our next one though. Okay, we got a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and Queen Lenore, I know you feel some type of way about this question. Okay, you always say you don't want people moving in for marriage. You say some type of commitment. We gotta have something going on, some type of situational thing for us to move in. But anyway, we got this girlfriend, and they've been together for 3 years. And so the girlfriend is really feeling a type of way, okay? Because she wants the boyfriend to move in. And the boyfriend, he fine living where he's at. And he make that very clear. I enjoy the way things are. I like that we got our own place. I like the way we have things going right now. But she's just like, all right, I'm going to need something. I need some type of commitment here. I need you to come live with me. We're going to have to work this out. And she's not really having his response here. And she's, of course, feeling some type of way. So, Queen Lenore, with your ideology, your mentality on it, what do you feel about this situation? And before we get into it, Bias said, just leave me alone and we will be good. Now I'm single. Don't mind me. You acting up on Bias. So,
Yes.
This situation here, how do you feel about this?
Well, everything is wrong in my head. I know. It just, the whole story is just like not working for me. One, we've been dating for 3 years. Like, I'm not dating you for 3 years. I'm just not doing it. I can't. I just don't want to. Like, I just think that's 3 years of my life that just went down the drain. I don't want to. I just don't. I never have. I don't know why I haven't. It's just not been my thing. I will, when I was when I was young and we made it 3 years, okay, I understand, because we in high school or elementary school or whatever school we in. But the moment I become 18 years old, I'm not dating you for 3 years for no reason whatsoever. In hopes that we might get married, we might have some. That's just not my cup of tea. So that was my first issue. Y'all been dating for 3 years. Okay. My second is, if y'all been dating 3 years, why are you trying to move in? Like, you're not the one for him. And I don't know if he's the one for you. Like, I'm just looking at it in that sense that y'all not the one for each other. Because I don't know any why relationships have to take so long. Because it doesn't matter. Like, people go, well, I take this many years to get to know somebody. You can take as many years you want to get to know somebody. We change constantly. You'll never know me fully. Me and Chris has been married almost 25 years. I don't know him fully. He doesn't know me fully. We just respect each other, listen to each other, understand each other, and respect each other. That's what we do. Like, that's just what our conversations is. It is what it is. And once you have that foundation, I think a lot of other stuff comes in play. But I don't know Chris completely. He doesn't know me completely. We change constantly. I just know myself. I've changed so much. It's ridiculous. I am not the same woman I was when I was 26 years old. I'm nowhere near the woman I was at 25 and 26. Got married at 26. So 25 and 26 years old. I'm not even the same woman I was when I got my first marriage. So literally, you're going to always have that change. Yeah. So you'll never know somebody the way you think you're going to know somebody. It's all the way how we grow up, how we mesh together, how we do things is what it is, and you take a little. I realize the older that I've gotten, I'm more like my mother, the older that I've gotten. When I was younger, I probably wasn't so much like my mom, but now I'm like almost like her identical twin now that I'm older. And it is what it is. But to be doing all this long dating and now you want to get in your feelings because he don't want to stop his bachelor life. He likes it. He likes when you come over and spend the night. He likes coming over there and spending the night. And that's perfect in a relationship. There's no commitment. But I think he feels like if I move in, then the next step will be me having to propose. And I'll never have to propose as long as we're not living together. Yeah. And that might be his stance. And so you're going to have your feelings hurt because he's not moving his stance where you want him to move it. Because that might be exactly what you're reaching for. I just don't know what to say. I'm just saying right now, I don't know why y'all together. Like, I'm not telling y'all to break up, but I'm just like, are y'all really growing in your relationship to build? And why does it take 3 years to grow in a relationship to build?
Well, GJ3, he's coming through. For our last question here, we had the husband and wife debacle where the wife was noticing that ever since they had the child that the husband hasn't shown her no affection.
Yeah.
He's a photographer. She caught him editing some pictures.
Yeah.
Of some bikini girls in a photo shoot thing that he had. And he don't even take pictures of people like that. But anyway, GJ3 said only after the child was born, then they had started having an issue. Well, that may have been what had made them fall in love before the child was even thought of. Mm-hmm. Get back to that, and is what they can maybe focus more on to help them now with moving forward. Mm-hmm. Said it was likely that he made the little version of both of them now too. I'm tardy with the answers to the questions, and now you on to another one. I'm biased there. Catch up, GJ. We gotta work with somebody, and we got Sweetheart in the building. Yeah. What's going on? She said, "How are you doing today, nephew and queen?"
I'm doing good.
We are doing good.
That is a good insight, GJ3.
Yeah, that really. You gotta fall back.
But I think where she's lost at is that he's taking pictures. He went from taking pictures of landscaping to taking pictures of women being in bikinis.
And he was editing them, and he was handling it.
And I think
that's the sharpness right, the saturation, was the color popping.
And I think that was more of why she had issues with him and saying, is this the reason why you're not having sex with me? Because it probably wasn't even that much on her mind. Like, it was on her mind, but it was not that much to tell these women, women that barely got any clothes on is in the picture, just saying, maybe this is why we're not having sex. That's more of in-depth of what I think that question is more like, If it wasn't for the photos, I think we can be more on what you're saying, GJ, all the way. But it could be both, and right now we're just so focused on the picture that we can't get past the picture. I don't know, but that's what that is. Mm-hmm. And then on the other question,
we here.
I think you should just really ask him, is this something that he wants long term?
Yeah, really, because I feel like that is what's being avoided. That conversation. What's our future? Where are we going? When you have a conversation like that, you know if something is serious or not. right now he don't really seem like that's the train of thought he's on. He here to have a good time. You trying to mess up his good time. He's not trying to live with you. He's not trying to do that. And here you got him trying to live with you, and now you want to get mad that he don't want to do this and that, and we don't got time for that. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, that's
So,
exactly what that is.
we're gonna go
it
ahead.
doesn't make sense. And I'm sorry. I'm not getting it all the way through, and you guys know I have issues. Like, I have issues with living with somebody before you're married. I have issues that we dating 80 years and not married, and hasn't even got to the engagement. Those are my main issues that I have, and I've always had these issues. Even when I was younger, I had these issues. So I don't know how to change the issues, but we're gonna do the situation. What I hear when I see a lot of men talking and stuff like that, they know the woman that they want to marry the moment they almost been with her for at least no longer than a month. They can tell if that's the woman they want to be with. So you've been 3 years. Apparently he don't want to be with you. Per how men talk.
Well, we're going to go ahead and welcome somebody in. She is a crafter. We've got Lena Doyle Crafting.
Hey, sissy, how you doing?
And we got Lena. She said, hey, fam, how's it going?
Yeah.
It's going good over on this side. Oh,
Yes,
you're talking
it
about,
is.
okay. Oh, not women in bikinis. That is
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
So, yeah, absolutely. Everybody's in the chat laughing.
Yeah.
So that was that question. We're going to go ahead and step into one of our final questions, okay? So, here we go. We just got into the... Oh, no. We just got into the one about the... what happened with the boyfriend-girlfriend moving in thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we got the girlfriend snap on the boyfriend. Okay, so girlfriend snapped on the boyfriend. She's a little bit older than him. He's a younger guy, you know.
Okay.
Actually, he's just only a little older than me. So,
Oh.
you know, they over. He's at the start of her life, and she's not quite midlife yet.
Yeah.
But she's close. But anyway, you know, he planned out this really good, nice day for them. They've been really looking forward to having this date. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, he does everything. He does the whole nine. He does, like, you know, what some women may only dream of.
Yeah.
And he's just doing this on a regular day, you know?
Yeah.
And so he's doing this. They got a real nice date. They got a dinner. He has some other entertainment type of things planned.
Yeah.
And he just, you know, he been working and doing a lot, so he just wanted to kind of show his appreciation there. And so, you know, the moment that all this is done, he's really just trying to enjoy her, just taking his time to kind of reconnect with her. But what happened was they get home, and so she's over here. She's ready. She's ready to handle some business.
Mm.
But he's not quite on the same page there. You know, he's like, you know, we had an exhausting day. I don't know if I really got this in me. And she's just not having she's not having that. And so all that to say, after such a wonderful day, it didn't end on the happiest note. She stormed off, and she that was that night. And so, you know, he wants to know, like, is he wrong for not having enough energy or whatever to handle the business after that long day that they had? And he's bringing the question here to us. But we're going to go ahead and welcome somebody in before we get into it. We got two folks. We got
Chill Wheel Crew.
Hey. Crew in the building, Sam.
How you doing?
Hello there. And hey, Chad. All right. We also got to get well, get fit, exercise, get the gains. We got Wellness with Frugal Mama. You got to get well. All right.
Yeah.
She's saying hello. What's going on?
Hey.
All right, with that being said, GJ3, he was getting into that question. He said, was somebody busy taking in photos of other bikinis before the mini then came along?
She didn't know about it. If he did, she didn't know about it. Because she just found this by accident.
Yeah, she just kind of stepped up in his little, little room where he does his computer and everything, and she seen that up on the screen.
Yeah.
And so she took her peek. She seen how detailed he was going. She went on and she been wrestling with that in her mind. So,
exactly.
Oreo said, did she snap, crackle, and pop all over them Rice Krispies?
Exactly. I'm just just saying. Okay, so let me kind of give you, to me, a woman's perspective on certain things. So we're used to the men always wanting it, and they always are the one mainly gravitating. So we don't really ever have to say when we want it or when we're ready, because a man seems to always want it and always be ready. So it can always seem like the women don't really have that need. So you done had a good time with her. You done wine and dined her. She's relaxed. She's ready. And her hormones have kicked in because she has been spoiled. And now you telling her that you don't want her. And in that exact way, you don't want her. She is not exciting you, and she's not sexy to you. And that's how she took it. All the negatives that she could come up with, that's how she put it down. Because normally you want it all the time, and I'm like really fighting you, and now I want it, and you trying to hold back. And I want it because you have basically did foreplay all day long. So just think about somebody doing foreplay all day long. You guys end up getting blue balls when it don't work out. Now she up here, and you done basically slapped her in the face and said, I don't want you. And you calling it tired. That's not how she took it. Not how she took it at all. It's not. She's upset. And she's mad. You insulted her without even insulting her. You have pissed her completely all the way out. And so she's mad.
DJ3 said, oh, this is a very touchy one.
Yeah. So she's like, I'm giving you what you normally want, and now you telling me no? So who's the other female? What's going on? I don't turn you on no more? What, the 2 pounds that I gained? I'm telling you, we get really dramatic with this conversation, especially when we are women that never really need to ask for it, because men are majority always want it. You know what I mean? They always want it. And so now that she wants it, you like, no, like you try to play hard to get, and we ain't taking it.
He said, better not tell me you got a headache. Oh, wow.
Me and Lena right there.
Oh,
I told
wow.
you it was twins. Me and Lena right there. I told you it was twins.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I'm telling
That's crazy.
So
that's crazy.
So yeah, that's where that is. So how you feeling right now? We're not feeling the same. We're upset, and best believe you're gonna have a hard time ever getting something when you want it. She gonna make sure you feel this what she's feeling. I promise you that, because you didn't want to give her none, she won't give you none. You gonna feel it. You gonna feel this pain.
But you just had the.
You're gonna feel this pain.
Yeah, the whole day, everything was going good. He just kind of wanted to be mellow out and.
You can't foreplay somebody from 9 a.m. to evening, and now we at the tip of the moment of the iceberg to enjoy the labor of the foreplay and tell me you don't want to foreplay. See, if a woman does that to a man, he mad because now his stuff is hurting. He done got blue balls and he upset mad, and now you angry and she foreplay, and then you gonna call her tease and all that, but now you done did a tease. Because see, most men don't know that's a good foreplay for a woman is to basically spoil her and wine and dine her, showing her all this attention and showing all this love and all that. That's a foreplay. They thinking of different type of foreplays that they like. But this is a foreplay that really, really is a mental foreplay. And now you leaving her. Now she upset. Now she got the blue balls and she ain't got balls.
Well, Lena's over here saying be popping in here like popcorn.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm just saying, yeah, you think it's bad now. Wait till you ready. Wait till you ready. You think it's bad now. Wait till you ready. Now, if she a woman that asks all the time, okay, we can understand, but this one seems like it's your first conversation, and your excuses. We've been just doing stuff all day, so why you ain't in the mood? Cause you always in the mood. Why you ain't in the mood today? Something seems wrong with that.
Yeah, that is the situation.
Yeah, yeah. Lena, I'm there with you. She said, not the blue ball. Yes. And men get mad when they get the blue balls. We call teas and we tripping. We playing games. Oh, a whole bunch of names.
She's saying greetings, everyone. But GJ3 said, "Oh, this one is a deep one."
Yeah, it is. And women ain't really, especially women that ain't always asking for it. They, because they don't have to. They really don't take lightly of it. They don't. I'm gonna just tell you that right now.
Yeah, I could just say,
it ain't gonna be pretty.
For this moment here, you made a lapse of judgment.
Yeah.
This wasn't the call. Even if he wasn't fully in motion the way he should have been.
He should have stopped by the store and got some blue pills.
Oh, okay. So we just
eat some oysters.
We're gonna just go ahead.
Chocolate and chicken wings.
We're gonna go ahead and say that,
I'm just saying what you should have did.
Maybe get some coffee or something like that.
Somebody
said mood changes thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And he gonna regret this. And I'm just gonna say.
So he's gonna regret this wonderful moment. Should he never do this again?
No, he should always do it. But no, if doing all this stuff wears you out, like you need to be working out. Like you need to be working out. I'm not.
Lena said, "I'm not asking. I'm taking."
There you go,
my
Lena.
goodness!
High five, Lena.
Okay, so
I'm just saying, like you need to be working out. They already said it's a high stressful relationship right there. That sex takes a lot of energy and working out and stuff. So just going out wore you out, then you out of shape.
This is crazy.
Because I ain't never heard any man can't do it after anything. He could work a long day at work doing construction work and all that. He could come home and get some. So you going out, we having a good old time, and all of a sudden you can't get something wrong with you. Go get a blue pill. Eat some oysters. Chocolate chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Something.
That's
aphrodisiac it all the way up.
I mean, but he just did did all this thing.
You foreplay all this time, and then now you don't want to finish. That's like me going in the kitchen and I'm going to cook y'all up a good meal. I got everything prepared and ready. And then I sit down and don't cook nothing. But you see everything. How you don't know?
He didn't know what was happening. He didn't know what he was getting into. He didn't know that this is what happened. He still is young, He didn't know what this was going to happen and that she was going to get upset. He's like taking it back. Like, what's the problem?
And then to be young and can't do something, you out of shape.
Oh,
you out of shape to be young. Because you say he's just a couple of years older than you. He out of shape. He need to be doing. You better do like Eli go in the bathroom and work out. He be doing push-ups, sit-ups. I don't know what he doing in the bathroom. He be in there for 18 hours working out. What you doing working out? That's why I got these little Popeye muscles and stuff. I'm just saying he for him to be that young, that ain't even no excuse. That's an excuse for somebody that's 60, 70 years old. You see, I skipped over 50. Just want y'all know. You see, I skipped over 50. Okay. So 60 or 70 years old. Yeah, you then can say, I'm kind of wore out. Let me take a little cat nap.
That can be a 50-year-old conversation right there.
Well, it probably for some, but y'all out of shape. That's what I'm saying. And that boy should be he really out of shape if he 20-something years old and can't get it up. Like, something wrong.
Okay,
you need a doctor.
Nicole
see a doctor.
Nicole said maybe he just needs a hug.
Nicole, stop. Nicole, stop it. He's 20-some years old.
We gotta welcome somebody in.
Like literally, like 20-some years old.
We living a good life. All right, and we stepping in with Life with
Marcus.
LA Samson in the building. He coming through on the second channel. He said, "How are you, fam?"
Doing good. How are you?
Good over here, Marcus. One is Frugal Mama laughing. I'm biased in here laughing. Or you're talking about some chocolate and chicken wings laughing. All right, I'm biased. Said, have a blessed day, y'all. I gotta run. Great topics, fam.
Thanks. Love you. I'm biased. See you later.
All right, listen. Lena said, wait till you get married, like, then come back and tell us what happened.
Exactly. Thank you, Lena, because he over here acting like what I'm saying is wrong. And like I said, Lena, he said the dude's a couple of years older than him. Okay, Eli's about to turn 20. Okay, so my thing is, he 20-something years old and can't get.
But listen, maybe it's not that. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nicole said you'd be surprised how many young men in their 30s take Viagra.
That's because they out of shape. They doing everything but being in shape. I said, do Eli's workout plan in the bathroom. You should have a video doing a workout plan in the bathroom. You could go in your bathroom and do these exercises. Okay, we
get
start.
Up on the wall and you can.
That's what I'm saying. You should be recording yourself so people can see the bathroom workout. Because I'm going to tell you, he out of shape.
A GJ3 said, yes, indeed, somebody got their plate ready and don't want to eat their food.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with the plate? That's all I have to say. So I hope he ain't had too many outside snacks.
It's something, because something wrong. I'm telling you right now.
Right, Life of Marcus said, my friend and I just dropped a song a few days ago called Doubted Me. Okay, all right, Marcus.
That song is coming up on my Instagram.
We're going to check it out.
I got to check again.
Nicole said, help him out, Eli. Lena said, shadow box room.
I'm just saying, because that's the only reason why I couldn't. You going out for a day doing something, you 20-something years old, that don't even make no sense. I talk about them like a dog, because like when we lived on 139th, they could walk. Yeah, like they know where that is. But they could walk to the store with no problem. If I tell them to walk right now, the grocery outlet is probably about the same amount as walking up to 148th. So that's like 9 blocks right there. So y'all know. To go to grocery outlet, they look at me like I'm crazy. And it's about the same amount of distance. If I tell them to go to the gas station, they're going to look at me crazy. And that's less blocks. So, like I said, you getting out of shape, that's on you. And your young woman is not approving.
But mind you, we don't have... You're not going to give him some grace. You got some...
He's 20-something years old.
He's facing something right now.
What? A lack of exercise.
No, he's not.
Even if y'all ever read the book 50 Shades of Grey, if y'all ever read the book 50 Shades of Grey, and I don't know why they say it's so intense for a book, because it really wasn't. But anyway, if you read the book 50 Shades of Grey, it's a must to work out, because it gives you endurance. If you can work out and get exercise and eat right, drink plenty of water, it gives you the endurance to be able to handle the bedroom. Okay? I've seen people who can handle the bedroom. And you telling me this 27-year-old can't handle a bedroom? There's people that's way out of shape and all this other stuff. And you telling me this 27-year-old can't handle it? He should.
It's a mental thing.
You need to tell your doctor early. I need the blue pill because it's already acting up.
He's going through something right now. Okay?
What is he going through?
He's going through something. He just just recently had this loss, and he's been worried about his cousin, and that's what he's
you making up something now?
No.
Because I didn't hear this before.
Well, we didn't, because that's what happened. She snapped on him. Okay, but
so his loss of his cousin
some additional
stopped him from doing the do.
Yes, he said it's just been on his mind, and so
How many? I've seen men cry and can still do it.
Well,
I'm being honest.
That's not him in this situation.
I'm being honest. I see men cry. Matter of fact, they lost somebody, and the woman is holding and consoling them. And now they start kissing, and all of a sudden they doing it.
Business. But listen, though,
like literally,
there is that link between.
I think you're making excuses.
Physical.
Go to the doctor.
Mental, and then the situation, Your mental has a strong connection to that as well, doesn't it?
Not for me, no.
Now you're gonna say it's not for men.
No,
for
men are different. No, men are different.
Everybody. You got.
I'm gonna just tell you right now. I'm sorry, my eyes itching now. I'm gonna just tell you right now. Men.
You can't give them some grace in this situation. All I'm saying.
Men are sex fiends. I call them sex fiends. They are.
Not everybody though.
No, men are, unless they can't. Unless medically they can't. Men are sex fiends. Men equate sex with love. Like, you don't love me because you didn't give me any. That's what they equate. That they do.
Marcus said, "You guys are so right."
I'm just saying, it is. So I'm just saying, men are sex fiends, and that's what their natural ability is. They want to. They equate all this stuff to that. So for you to say, all of a sudden, now you want to quote unquote say death was the reason that stopped you from doing the do, you full of crap.
So
go get checked.
There we go, Queen.
Go get checked. Go to the doctor. Get you the blue pill.
There we go.
Figure out what it is. Eat the right healthy food. Stop eating that junk food. Get yourself together and get back on the roller coaster, because the lame excuses you're just making excuses hoping that we dumb enough to fall for it. We ain't.
And
Not as women that been married for a long time. We don't fall for Lena. We don't fall for stupid
Marcus said,
conversation.
there's some men who are simps, so
She gotta see him.
Oh wow! Well, he's saying yes. I used to be like that, but now I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, especially if you,
Wellness for Mama said he may have a side piece though.
And that might be why he wore out. He did that side piece, then took her out all day, and then he was like, I'm done. I didn't get the rest from the first one.
This wasn't part of the program.
Sure, I didn't think she was going to get none. Usually when I ask, I can't get none. Now she want to just throw it at me, and she all offended that I don't want none. That's probably exactly what it is. I'm agree with Wellness, because I'm just not. And that's the thing that gets in my head is you 20-something.
Oh, my. We got to welcome somebody in. We got...
Shell the Maker.
Yeah, Shell the Maker. She said maybe he's attracted to the person he is trying to do the do. He might like men. Maybe he's not attracted to her.
There you go.
Look,
but we know it's off. We know it ain't right. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That excuse, I've been doing stuff all day, and that's what, please.
So we can't give him no grace in this situation.
No, we ain't giving him no grace. No. I'm telling you, I've seen men that be working with their hands, construction work, loading cement, all this other stuff. We can come home, and the women like get in the shower, they jump in the shower, come out, they don't even fall asleep in the shower. They be body tired, but they have time to do the do. Even if the woman got to get on top and do most of the work. You know what I mean? Like, we're just not. And I'm going to have to go with, what is it? Shell the Maker. Shell Maker. I don't know why I put the thing there. Shell Maker and Wellness for Frugal Mama. Because y'all over here, the men over here trying to make excuses. Well, Life with Marketing. He was like, yeah, you're right.
No, it's not even an excuse.
It is an excuse.
Just trying to build the what if scenario.
There is no what if when it comes to a man at 20-something years old. There's no what if.
It's trying to build the what ifs.
There ain't no what if for 20-something, 30-something, 40-something. Now I'm going with 50-something. There is no, unless you just can't get it up. And that means you can't get it up, you need to go to the doctors. I'm being dead serious. You need to go to the doctor. Or if you like the same sex, you need to tell her, I got to go. This was my goodbye, and now you yelling at me.
This is my goodbye. You're acting up. Not this was my goodbye.
This is my goodbye. I took you out to say goodbye, and you're mad because I won't give you nothing. And my thing is not excited to see you, or I'm cheating on you, and I already wore it out, and I have no more to give. But we're not going to say like we don't got, no. A man has issues with women not giving it up. So when you ain't trying to, she now wants it and you running from it. Like, no, she's giving it to me. We got problems. We're being honest.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who drive traffic out there too today.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
And we got to welcome somebody in. She lit. We got
755 media. That's my girl, y'all.
Go ahead and hit your girl up. She said, hello, everyone. Hope your day is awesome.
Yeah.
You deserve art.
Yes, you do.
And Lena said, all right. So I would have been asked, who you been with?
Thank you, Lena, because we know.
All right, listen. Nicole said men are more physical and women are more emotional. Mm-hmm. Some men prefer to chase and others are turned off by aggressive women. But any dramatic change is a red flag.
Red flag. Thank you. We over here doing Uniquely Lavish channel. Red flag. Red flag Wednesday.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Said, I had a side piece yesterday with a 2-piece of chicken and with mashed potatoes and a hot apple pie
for dinner last night at Popeyes. See? Now what Popeyes didn't have that? You be looking at them like, how you a chicken joint ain't got no chicken? You know what I mean? So how you a man and ain't got no drive? Okay, let's just say. How you gonna make sense of that? You go to Popeyes and they ain't got no chicken. What you gonna say?
No,
you gonna talk about it like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how she feel.
I ain't saying she can't feel that way. I'm not saying there's no reason to not feel that way.
Well, you know that man.
I was just trying to play playing. No. Maybe he had some stuff that he could be feeling or saying. But anyway, Shell, she said most of the time, if you can't get up, something is wrong, and he might be scared. This might be his first time or something.
And I'm saying just go to the doctor for the check. Oh.
And
See, you mean like to hold out, don't want to go get it checked out, come up with all the excuses. Well, so and so died, and so this, and so. No, just go get checked out. Find out why the thing ain't popping like it's supposed to be popping.
Marcus is saying, well, there are a lot of men who do have red flags. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's a red flag.
She said, of course, the time may not always suit when they is always busy with the driving that traffic.
Yeah, but he done took her out and wine and dined her. He done got her all ready for the ready, and then gonna say, I can't, I'm tired. We ain't falling for it. Not over here. We're not falling for it. No.
So I think that one right there was a good question to end off on. Do you have any final words that you want to say with this one, Queen?
Young man, and I mean young man, stop playing games. If you cheating on her, then leave her. If you like the same sex, then leave her. But stop playing games. And if you really couldn't get it up, go to the doctors and get checked. It's all right to go to the doctors. I don't know why you men are scared of the doctors, but go to the doctors and get checked. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Because you can fix this issue. They got all kinds of pills. It's not just the blue ones anymore. There's a whole bunch of other pills.
Generic. They be having commercials and everything.
And
now.
they got all kinds of
it's
stuff.
It's accessible. You can go to the store. You can go. You don't even have
and working out helps. It really does give you the energy, what's it called? The metabolism boost. It gives you all the things that you can do to be better in the bed.
All right, so.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. Shell, so I just asked my husband. He said he is suspect.
Thank you.
Lena said, you better give me my mashed potatoes and gravy. Life of Marcus have great. Oh, he's talking Oreo. And GJ3 said, wait, ain't dog? Y'all just got even more deeper into something now. Listen, Marcus said cheating is not a mistake, it's a choice.
Exactly.
And yeah, Oreo said, I had my gravy.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying, you got to be real with these conversations. Y'all can't come over here and think we're going to sugarcoat baby it. Well, Eli, I'm not. I'm just saying, you know what you know. And even Shell's husband like, wait a minute, what? Ain't he 20-something? Mm-hmm. I bet he shot 20. Because at 20, I was, 20,
When you really look at the situation again, there's a lot of things going off here that obviously need to be addressed in some type of way. And this is coming in from the angle of the lady. Or no, this is coming in from the angle of the guy. Yeah, this is coming from the angle of the guy. But even peeping into the perspective of the lady, taking that time and looking at the perspective, how would that make you feel? You already know how it feels when you get denied or pushed away or whatever that may be. People get in their feelings, all right? So imagine that on the other side. If it hurt you, it's going to hurt her too.
And I understand she don't do it often. So when she does it, she wants credit that she even did it. Like, I started it this time, that's what she wants, and you up here talking about I can't even do it.
GJ3 said, well, they always say a car without brakes is dangerous.
And partner, you is in a danger zone right now.
So on that note, we're going to go ahead and close out.
What Marcus say?
He said karma never sleeps.
It never sleeps. It will wake you up 2 o'clock in the morning, 3, if you wanted to. You keep on messing around. And I'm trying to tell you something so you can rectify and figure out how to fix it. Because right now, partner, you are losing this battle.
It's not.
And my thing is, if you are not happy in this relationship, end it, because it's going to get dangerous. And I would tell you to sleep with one eye open, but you just shouldn't fall asleep at all.
On that note, don't sleep, and close out by saying,
remember to love and live each day as if it were your last.
Thank y'all for watching.
Yes, smooches.
Y'all have a good day.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 L&L sound. It's hot. 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 Taste it hot. I'm ready. L&L. Let's go. L&L. Live Show. Motivation speakers, positive affirmation, tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time, come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time, creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up, shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire, bringing all the heat. Heat. It's time to turn up. You wanna taste that heat? Try to taste the heat. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you
Bigger nephew, Lenora. She know it's the truth.
Chris? Everybody love Chris. Love it.
It's the love and live show. It's the love and live show.
Love and live.
It's the love and live.
We like to having fun.
Get up and stay. Love and live. Get up and stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last. Yep.
This is Love and Live Shot.